This comes from Poo Crafter. Poo Crafter 2.
First one, it was already taken.
I mean, the first one was pretty prolific, and he thought maybe let's go for the sequel. Hashtag postmortem.
Well, Poo Crafter 2, did you hear that, Mr. Boots?
Ultimately, like many future owners of the home, Jesse would fall into financial ruin and would actually die while playing the piano in Los Angeles.
Huh?
So he gave his last performance, he was performing at a benefit.
Yeah.
He would get really into his music, and then he did this one note like this, and everyone was like, oh, he's really letting it sizzle. Okay, he's really letting it sizzle. Okay, this is maybe too much sizzle. Wait a second.
He's dead?
Is he dead? And the answer was yes. I don't know how I'd react to that. Like, was everyone just like... They start to look at each other concerned, like, okay.
Another round starts back. Let's stand up for this one. Maybe that'll...
Yeah, what does this guy want from us?
I think he pooped himself.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, that performance is very avant-garde.
This is embarrassing that I think that's so funny.
It's very disrespectful, but it's human. It's gonna happen to all of us, depending what you ate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so disrespectful. It's just
sorry. Oh boy. Look, we know it's disrespectful. You don't have to say it in the comments. We're sticking with this one.
Your brother saw Slender Man at work. You ever seen Slender Man at work?
No, I haven't seen Slender Man at work. Here's the thing.
You could have just said me. That was setting you up,
I don't care. I don't give a shit about the bit right now.
I'm here to speak some truth. All I give a shit is for I shit for the bit.
Shit for the bit. Hashtag shit for the bit. That's Shane's deal. Me, I'm here for some truth.
There is a hieroglyph from Hathor Temple in Egypt that shows workers operating what appeared to be enormous light bulbs, perhaps explaining how artists were able to see when drawing elaborate hieroglyphs inside their tombs.
What are you drawing?
Ryan, here's you with 3 butt cheeks.
Okay.
I've drawn it. Now it exists.
Why do I have little penguin arms?
I don't know. Why do you have little penguin arms? That's a good question. Here's you with little penguin arms and 3 butt cheeks. I've drawn it, so it must be real.
This guy gets kidnapped while taking a bath. He's naked. What's your move? You're pretty vulnerable. I have a couple things that jump to mind.
Okay, I don't mean to bring this to this place so quickly, but I'm gonna shit the bath.
What I would do, and this is what I always do when I take a bath, always, I make sure that I have to pee. That way, if an assailant jumps into the bathroom, I could jump out of the tub and just start spraying him with my piss.
So you're like Scarface, basically.
Hey! You want to mess with me, you cockroaches?
And then you just casually stride out of it.
There's usually a Ryan-sized window, and then I just jump out of it.
And you're naked and also probably covered in a bit of piss, but you get away.
I mean, that's not abnormal.
Well, there you have it, folks.
That's the Ryan Bergara Guide to Survival, which will be available for pre-order. Following this episode, follow the link in description. No, you have gotta be fucking Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
This is like Satan's cement butthole.
Just remember these odd details.
I've committed them to memory.
Good, good. Lock them in. Throw the key out. Okay, you could swallow it too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oops. Jesus Christ. So stupid.
Good bit.
If there's, please God, no. If there, oops. Did you just fart?
I did.
You piece of shit, Shane.
Did my fart scare you?
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
It was an accident. I didn't do that on purpose. I genuinely did not.
It just slipped right out of your butt cheeks. Like a Goosebumps scenario where his creations come to life. That would be a good universe, actually.
The Poe Extended Universe?
The Poe Extended Universe. I went to a maze and Not Scary Farm
the
called...
PU?
I went to a maze and Not Scary Farm called Nevermore.
I gotta be honest, one time I worked in a movie theater and I had a section of the movie theater that I had to clean, and I wandered over into a section that wasn't mine, and I walked into the bathroom and I was like, I guess I'll clean this, I'll see how this one's doing. And I opened one of the stalls and there was a turd on the ground. The big ass turd. Someone just took a turd.
Big old pea corn turd.
They just pooped on the ground. And I closed the door and I walked out of the bathroom. Someone ditched their underwear too. It had like a little nest.
Holy shit. So you just opened the door, saw a big old pea corn turd, and we're like, nah.
That was around the time Speed Racer was out, so someone probably saw Speed Racer, shit their pants, and just ditched it in the bathroom. Oh my God.
I told you.
You looked like you were giving birth.
Ryan is just reaching at this point. Jack Graves.
Jack Graves is all piss and vinegar over there, and I love it.
Pissing vinegar?
Yeah, piss and vinegar.
Oh, piss and vinegar. Okay, I thought you said pissing vinegar. I was like,
Read a book, man.
How would you enunciate a little bit more? It sounded like pissing vinegar to me.
Right, can we roll it back? Jack Graves is all piss and vinegar over there, and I love it.
Piss and vinegar over there, and I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, and quick question. In the hot dogga, how did they take a train to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the hot dog is starting to crystallize for people out there in terms of how it does and doesn't make sense. I think it feels good for me because I smelled this turd way back when. I smelled it when it was miles away.
And you said,
and now that
give me a
turd's
bite.
now that turd's arrived in the station, and now
Lunchtime,
everyone's starting to
baby.
go, oh, what's that
That's what Ryan
smell?
said.
And now I'm vindicated. No,
That's
I'm
what
not.
Ryan was like, yeah.
Yeah, because I eat turds. Is that what we're positing here? Oh God, they're
He
gonna cut
said
that.
it. Cut it. Roll it back.
Because I eat turds. Because I eat turds.
I eat turds.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Maybe you should just take the shit out of your ears. How about that? Yeah, you Q-tip the shit out. Okay, and then you're gonna eat it?
In his autobiography, former resident Roland Johnson described the smell of Pennhurst as a doghouse. Quote, "It just smells like feces, rats crawling, roaches crawling all over, feces and pee on the floor, flies coming in the windows," end quote.
If I were a fly, I'd be trying to get out. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but flies also like poop.
They do like poop.
So flies are trying to get in your house. You're probably not doing it right.
Rave Yelp reviews for flies.
On Yelp, 5 stars. Great poop all around the digs. It's a fucking feast in here, boys.
Some of the best poop I've ever had.
Poop for miles.
They just leave it lying around.
Either way.
You usually have to work for it, but at this place, it's like an old country buffet, but full of poop.
If he dies, though, it'd be interesting to see what happens after, because
I'd probably twitch a little bit and poop myself, and then I'd stop moving.
that's the part of the show where this guy unveils something terrible that's came from his head. He's gonna shit out of his mouth, and you're all gonna be forced to eat it. But in the interest of you who want to actually experience something good that came from this guy's stupid brain. Oh yeah, she said it every time.
It was really scary.
Oh, I'm sure it was, pal.
I'm gonna have nightmares about it.
Yeah.
My bed is gonna be wet.
After Rothstein tipped off the police to the murder of James Roden, police entered Marjorie's home, which was a mess of dog feces, clothes, and fast food cartons. The police had to wear toxic hazard suits.
I hate all of this story, Ryan. The filth here is making my skin crawl.
This is the woman who had him store a body for her murdered boyfriend.
She must have been real pretty.
Or devious.
I mean, why are you 2 times proposing to a woman whose house is full of dog shit?
Maybe she just had a hook on him, you know? You just can't let go.
Every time he'd go out for a walk and smell a little dog shit, he'd be like, Marjorie.
Marjorie. The aroma.
The aroma of Marjorie.
Who didn't see it?
I believe you believe you saw it.
You're just painting the turd gold in that, but it's still a smelly opinion.
I guess we'll call it a turd, yeah.
No, your opinion
evidence?
is
Sure.
your opinion is.
I think
the
you're
turd.
painting it
No,
gold.
I think what you're doing is you're just saying.
You're wasting your time painting that thing gold. The paint's just gonna just
Well,
melt off.
then stop painting it gold then.
You're the one painting
You're
it.
the one who has the paintbrush in your hand. There's paint on your fingertips.
Get
right
out
now.
of here. I don't have paint on my fingertips.
Fucking Bob Ross over here. He's painting.
He
turds.
never painted with gold.
I don't want to get up. I've actually woken up in the middle of the night and been like, I have to pee.
So screw it, I'll just piss the bed.
And then I just piss the bed. And I just coat those sheets in my urine.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
Till it ain't. If you're there today, you're gonna die, so I hope you said goodbye to your friends and loved ones.
It's also said that misty apparitions are seen out here. Now, that could very well just be mist because it is quite misty.
I was gonna say, you've let out a misty apparition or 2 in the day.
You bet.
I was gonna say.
papa? You need to see my papa's smiling face, otherwise I'll go pee-pee.
And then maybe I'll just explore the space, you know?
Yeah.
Assert my dominance.
walk through and make it known that, yeah, you're the one in charge.
I'm gonna pee all over your furniture. Mark my territory.
Awesome.
Would you rather be brutally murdered or be haunted by a spirit for the rest of your life? I feel like
haunted by a spirit, yeah.
In most equations where your two options are brutally murdered or X, you're gonna go with the other one.
Would you rather be brutally murdered or have a kind of shitty roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the shitty roommate. I can handle that.
Would you rather be brutally murdered or eat a turd?
Yeah, I want to take.
Serve me up a turd.
So yeah, get
One
that
turd.
get that
Put it
turd
on a bun.
Get the turd ready.
Mustard on it?
If it's warm, I can put it down.
Not bad.
If this turns on, I'll be delighted to see Ryan lose his mind and pee all over your bed.
Phenomenal.
If she has rubber sheets, it'll be fine.
Why would she?
If someone tells me I'm not a good ghost hunter, I'll be like,
You gotta go all the way up. Say the words, I gotta go all the way up.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say them because I may not go all the way up. I can't tell you what I'm gonna do when that door shuts.
You're gonna go all the way up.
I'm gonna shit myself.
That's fine, as long as you go all the way up.
And that chair actually has a very, very prominent butt print on it.
Does that
That's
a hole
I
in
read.
it?
I read that it doesn't have a hole in it. It wasn't that spicy of a turd. But I did read on the website that there is butt cheek marks on it, and they said that like they're butt cheek marks from a person who sat there a long time.
Are they like, you gotta see this imprint? It's good looking. This guy had an ass.
You got to see this guy's mud cake.
What are we doing here? What is happening? This guy's got quite an ass. You gotta see this ghost's ass.
I just think it's weird that they would make it so prominent on the in the history. It's very specific. This has an ass print on it to prove that someone has sat on this chair. As if I'm not gonna look at a chair and be like, I bet you no one sat on that. I'm gonna need some fucking proof.
That ghost's got a great ass.
A ghost got a big ass.
Big ass or great ass? Did I both?
What are we gonna do with any of this?
I'm gonna give that thing a high five with my butt cheeks. Just a pop.
We can give each other a high five. It's toasty in here. It's warm.
All right.
All right, let's.
Bring it down.
It's fucking stupid. Mr. Boots, I know that's your name down here. Just know that if I see you, I am going to piss myself, scream, and then try and fight you, because that's all I know how to do.
Oftentimes, most people wake up and see shit.
If I wake up tonight and there's this grotesque looking thing laying next to me and just staring at me with its fucking stupid beady eyes open, I'm gonna shit myself. There's gonna be poo in my sleeping bag. And I'm just gonna carry out the sleeping bag.
Just gonna roll it up.
Put it in the
garbage can.
Put it in the garbage can. My big fucking poo burrito, and that's I'm never coming back. I'll leave all the shit. I'm fucking never coming back. Why would you say that? I'm gonna get closer to you. I don't care.
Okay. Every little pin drop that you hear, every little creak, it's gonna make your butthole tighten.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you were just eating cereal or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was probably taking a dump or something. I don't know.
Is that all you did?
That's all I did was take dumps
Oh, well,
in my pants.
it's a weird childhood.
I really have no one to blame but myself. Not only for what happened tonight, but I mean for creating the show. It would be pretty sweet if I shit my pants in the series finale.
I want to watch a show where he gets big old saucer plate eyes and looks like he's gonna poop himself, and I get to chuckle about it.
Yet another eerie occurrence.
What is going on? What was that?
And yeah, it looks like a fucking nightmare.
All right, well, I'll head down there. What are you gonna do? Chill here?
Piss my pants.
Okay, well, good luck with that.